Hey, this is Sarah from Sarah Liza Life. I wanted to do a demonstration of the two techniques that I use the most now to clear negative beliefs and rewrite trauma. The first one is called TFT, that stands for Thought Field Therapy, and it's a technique developed by Dr. Henry Grayson in the book Your Power to Heal. So you'll want to use the TFT for anything that happened before you learned language, anything you downloaded from your parents, or anything you inherited from your ancestors. We can actually inherit our ancestors' trauma. It's proven by scientific studies that we can inherit trauma from past generations. It can be passed down as markers on our DNA. So TFT is for clearing those kind of things. Anything that's ancestral, a parental download, or something that happened in utero or before you learned language. Dr. Grayson also talks about past lives. I don't ascribe to that, but if that's something you ascribe to, you can also read about that in his book. So TFT is a really awesome tapping technique, and let's get started. The first thing you want to do is self-muscle test, and you can just look up videos on YouTube on self-muscle testing and find what works for you. I've found what works for me. Otherwise, you can simply check in with yourself how you're feeling and rate your level of agitation on a scale of 0 to 10. And then you want to record that, and afterwards you want to check in and see if it's gone. Okay, then you'll want to start out by rubbing your upper chest over the heart like this. And you want to say these 4 statements. I deeply love and accept myself, even if I think I might not deserve to be free of this problem. I deeply love and accept myself, even if I think it's not safe to be free from this problem. I deeply love and accept myself, even if I might think I'm not worthy of being free of this problem. I deeply love and accept myself, even if I'm afraid of letting go of this part of my old identity. And don't worry if for some of those you start crying or just having an overwhelming emotion, and that's just because that's what's trapped in you. Sometimes I react to the deserving part, sometimes the worthiness part, sometimes the fear, and sometimes the being unsafe. The next part is you want to have the intention to clear this trauma, whatever it is. So you want to place your fingers on your forehead, between the eyebrows and slightly above, and close your eyes and take some deep breaths. And you might want to let your mind wander to whatever it decides it wants to go to. And then you ask your body, please do the equivalent of a wireless web search and find where this belief is stored. And when you do that, you might feel a part of your body shift. You might feel tension somewhere. You might just feel a spot in your head. You might feel your eyes moving in a certain direction. Your body has stored that trauma somewhere, and you want to clear that. All right, and then with the intention of clearing this, you're going to follow the following tapping sequence. You'll want to do 20 taps here, right next to your eyebrows. And I don't know if you need to do one hand or both. It doesn't specifically say. So if you prefer to do one, you could just do that. I like to do 2. So you'd want to do 20 taps here, 20 taps here, right at the eye bone. And then, oh, I have to stand up for this one. 20 taps here about 4 inches below the armpit. And then 20 taps right here, right where your collarbone is. And then you want to tap on the gamut spot, which is at your opposite hand, between the ring finger and the pinky. So you want to be tapping there. I'll hold it up here, but normally I wouldn't do that. And you want to follow the following sequence. Close your eyes, open your eyes, look down to the left, look down to the right, circle your eyes all the way around in one direction, circle them all the way around in the other direction, hum a little bit of a tune, count to 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hum again and count backwards from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then you want to repeat that tapping sequence. You can do 15 to 20. I do 20 just because I like to cover it all. So 20 taps here, 20 taps here, 20 taps under your armpit, 20 taps here on the collarbone. That looks so weird on the video, like I'm lopsided, but really my hands are right next to each other. Once you've done the 20 here, then you want to tap on the gambit spot again, and you want to look down, say at the floor or whatever's below you, and then slowly guide your eyes up all the way back. Now I like to put my head back a little bit, it's just more comfortable to me. Whatever works for you, but you want to be looking as far back into your eye sockets as you can and count to 30. When you're finished with that, you'll likely feel like taking a deep breath, but you want to take a deep breath. And then you'll want to test again or just see how you feel on that scale. Do you feel like your agitation is lower? So on a scale of 1 to 10, if say it was at a 10, where do you feel like it is now? If it doesn't feel like it's completely gone, you repeat the sequence. I'll just go through it quickly now so that you can see I'll actually do the whole sequence. I deeply love and accept myself, even if I might think I don't deserve to be free of this trauma. I deeply love and accept myself, even if I might think it's not safe to let go of this trauma. I deeply love and accept myself, even if I might think I'm not worthy of being free of this trauma. I deeply love and accept myself, even if I'm afraid of letting go of this part of my old identity. All right. Please do the equivalent of a wireless web search and find where this trauma is stored. I intend to clear it. One, two, three, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. And then again, you check in with yourself and see if that agitation, the activation is gone. If not, you just repeat that until you feel settled. What's amazing to me is that I'm not clearing anything right now, and I just feel so much calmer than I did a little bit ago. It's amazing how just doing those tapping and those eye movement sequences can really calm you down. I hope this is helpful for you. I'll be posting another video that shows how to do EFTA, which is for things that you learned after you learned language, things that have come into your life that you experienced when you could process them through language. Have a great day.